Gustav Sieß, the commander who sunk the HMS Britannic. On the 21st of October 1916, a torpedo U-boat U-73 began to lay mines in the Aegean Sea. Although laying mines wasn't unusual during the First World War, this decision was taken to lay plenty as the commander of the U-boat noticed that most ships preferred to travel on that particular route. This commander's name was Gustav Sieß. As a result of his decision, Sieß gave the order to lay 2 mine barriers, with each barrier containing 6 mines. As a result of this decision, Sieß would sink the largest hospital ship that would sail during her service as a hospital ship. Little is known about Sieß's life, but what we do know is his military history, and he would probably become the most decorated man in the German Navy. This is the story of Gustav Sieß. Gustav Sieß was born on the 11th of December 1883 in Hamburg. Little is known about his early life, but when he was 19 years old, he joined the Navy as a sea cadet in 1902. During his time in the Navy, he completed basic training at the school ship Moltke, before being assigned to his first role as a Leutnant zur See or lieutenant at sea in September 1905. He would complete his first assignment on board the heavy cruiser Hansa in East Asia. Then he served most of the time in the torpedo and mine branch. Very soon, on the 13th March 1908, he became Oberleutnant zur See or lieutenant commander. In 1911, just after 9 years of service, he received his first decoration, the Crown Order 4th class. In 1913, he promoted to the higher rank of lieutenant commander. He would take command of a troop boat where he saved a seaman from drowning. For that act, he received in November 1913 from the Emperor personally the life-saving medal. When the world was at war in 1914, Sieß was in command of the torpedo boat V1 and was transferred in February 1915 to the submarine branch. After some months aboard the U-41 under Captain Lieutenant Hansen, he took over his first submarine in October 1915. He became commander of U-73, a brand new mine layer submarine. During this time commanding U-73, the torpedo carried many missions in the Mediterranean Sea, laying mines which would sink 11 merchant ships, 2 battleships and 3 warships, including the hospital ship HMS Britannic, which would sink on the 21st of November 1916. Just 1 year later, on the 27th of February 1917, Gustav Sieß received the Knight's Cross of the Hohenzollern Order with swords. However, Sieß and the German Navy would receive criticism from Germany's enemy country Britain, who said that a bomb was put on board by a German spy before the incident, while Germany accused Britain of allowing hospital ships to carry illegal transport of ammunition. Of course, the argument from the British side was full of speculations, and the truth of the sinking wouldn't be revealed until years later. Before the conclusion of the First World War, Sieß commanded U-33, an attack submarine, when it sank an additional 35 ships. On the 24th of April 1918, Gustav Sieß received the order Pour le Mérite, or Order of Merit, as the 25th submarine commander and as the first Hamburg citizen. Besides the already mentioned decorations, he received the Hanseatic Cross from his hometown Hamburg and 2 decorations from Germany's allies. The Osmanic Empire awarded him the War Medal, better known as the Gallipoli Star. The KUK monarchy honored him with an Iron Crown, Order 3rd Class with a war decoration. This ribbon at the bar was quite irritating during the ID process. After the breakdown of the KUK monarchy, Gustav Sieß, as the most senior commander, led the return of the 15 German submarine from the Mediterranean Sea back to Kiel. On the way, he received information about the revolution in Germany and collected his boats in the fjords of Norway to give order for the arrival at the harbor. Thanks to God, it did not come to hostilities with the revolting navy forces in Kiel. 15 fully armed and war-experienced submarines were a considerable problem against the revolting home fleet. After the First World War, Sieß retired from the German Navy on the 11th of November 1919. In 1935, he was reactivated in the Air Force. He rose to branch chief in the Air Ministry, but because of illnesses he retired still in World War II with the rank of Lieutenant General. In 1945, Sieß was caught by the Soviets and had to spend 10 years as a POV. He retired from military service following bouts of ill health in the mid-1950s. Lieutenant General Gustav Sieß died in his 86th year on the 14th of October 1970 in his hometown Hamburg.
Well done, Plo. This is Plo's first video that he's narrated. Well, it's his debut actually. So Plo, well done and thank you so much for narrating the video. Gustav seems a very interesting man and not many people talk about him much, but we hope that on History Inside a Nutshell his story will get more attention. But that's all there is for Britannic month for this year, and we are going to be continuing with more Britannic videos into Christmas, and until then we will see you in December.